The story of Ananias and Sapphira. In the early days of the church, believers shared everything they had. Many sold their possessions and brought the money to the apostles to help those in need. It was a time of deep unity, generosity, and reverence for God. Among these believers were a married couple named Ananias and Sapphira. They sold a piece of property, just like many others had done. But unlike the others, they made a secret plan. They kept back part of the money for themselves and brought only a portion to the apostles, pretending it was the full amount. Ananias came first, laying the money at the feet of Peter. But Peter, filled with the Holy Spirit, saw the truth and asked, "Ananias, why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and keep back part of the price of the land?" He reminded Ananias that the land was his to sell or keep, and the money was his to use. The sin wasn't in keeping part of the money, but in lying to God. As Peter spoke, Ananias fell down and died. Great fear seized everyone who heard what had happened. Young men came, wrapped up his body, and carried him out for burial. 3 hours later, Sapphira came in, unaware of what had happened to her husband. Peter asked her, "Tell me, is this the price you and Ananias got for the land?" She replied, "Yes, that is the price." Peter said, "How could you agree to test the Spirit of the Lord? The feet of the men who buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out also." Immediately, she fell down at his feet and died. The young men entered, found her dead, and buried her beside her husband. Great fear seized the whole church and all who heard about these events. This story reminds us of the holiness of God and the importance of honesty and reverence in all we do. Ananias and Sapphira's sin was not in withholding money, but in pretending to be more generous than they were, trying to appear righteous while harboring deception. God doesn't judge.